In western Uganda, where vast plains stretch toward the Rwenzori Mountains, Queen Elizabeth National Park stands as one of Africa's great natural treasures. It is here that Uganda Wildlife Authority partnered with the district communication officers on a mission to witness conservation efforts firsthand and share the park's story with the nation.
Queen Elizabeth National Park has a number of successes that we celebrate, as well as some issues where we need support. Currently, part of the main challenge that we have is the invasive called Discostasis. Okay? It is an invasive. The local name is Kalemanjojo, that is in Chinyankore. It has invaded this park up to about 35 to 40%.
This plant is not eaten by wildlife, reducing grazing grounds and altering the habitats, but is actively fighting back, restoring the ecosystem and protecting the wildlife that depends on it.
So when you see here, you will see almost nothing was done. But when you are seeing as we are coming this other side where you saw elephants, you saw how the place is invaded. So when we go, we are only going for the plant or for the invasive. And we uproot it the way you have seen. We uproot. After uprooting, we first remove the branches and we make out firewood. And this firewood is also given to the communities to go and make charcoal free of charge. In addition to paying them, the firewood is left for them to go and take. So that's why you'll see some heaps of firewood, and I think some of them are still collecting their firewood. And as you cross, or as you go, you receive many killings in the communities of people making charcoal. So that charcoal, it comes from here, and we give it free of charge.
Soon after, the team ventured into the savannah. Elephants roamed the plains, buffaloes gathered in their powerful herds, and lions rested beneath the trees. A reminder of the wild beauty that makes the park extraordinary. On Kazinga Channel, the officers enjoyed a 2-hour launch cruise. They witnessed hippos in the hundreds, crocodiles swarming on the banks, and a spectacular display of bird life thriving at the water's edge. They also visited areas where UA is addressing human-wildlife conflict. A long stretch of electric fence now protects community gardens from wild animals, securing livelihoods while keeping wildlife safely within the park.
But because of the invasives, the park is now more of a thicket, more of a forest. We talked about these invasives, the Prostatis cinerea, Panthenia mystophorus, Cylindrica, Imprenta cylindrica, and others. So what happens when there is no short grass in the park, where there is no good pasture in the park? Our animals will always move out from the park to the neighboring communities to look for pasture, to look for water. So human-wildlife conflict is one of the biggest problems we have around here. 2018, we began on the electric fences. We got the technology from Kenya. There is an organization called Space for Giants. They are constructing very many electric fences within Africa. So currently, we have 126 kilometers of electric fence around the park, and we are doing more constructions. Those of you come from Kanungu, we have closed the whole of Kanungu with the fence. That was with support from the Virunga Foundation. In Kasese, we are extending this fence around Rivanyamugasana ahead, like 7 kilometers away from here. Kasese also, we are extending our fence from Rivanyamwamba to the border of Chival, that is in Kapsandara. So our dream is that we close the whole fence, and at the end of the day, when there is a fence, there are no conflicts.
The two continued to the Katara Women Poverty Alleviation Group, an inspiring example of community empowerment. With all support, the women produce paper from elephant dung and manage more than 900 beehives, turning conservation into real economic opportunity. The journey concluded at the equator in Chikorongo, surrounded by breathtaking views that highlight Uganda as natural wonder. This tour strengthened the partnership between O and district communication officers, uniting them in the mission to promote tourism, protect wildlife, and help communities understand the true value of Uganda's protected areas. Queen Elizabeth National Park is a gift to Uganda and to the world, a heritage we must all protect.